Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, here in the Bluegrass State, where the hospitality flows freely. Home of the Kentucky Wildcats and the Big Blue Nation, ready for this collision today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it as we see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC team, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Volunteers will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Kentucky's offense will be the first up today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that short completion. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Oh, here comes the reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its track.
It's a sack. They got it back at the 4-yard line.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Bringing you back, it's White. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Tennessee's offense comes out for their first possession today. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. It puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety is going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays.
And here comes a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Vols. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Ball handed off. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the offense trots back onto the field here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
How about this call? 3rd down and 10. The whole world is expecting that they're going to throw the football. And instead, they go back to old reliable, the running back, get some good blocks up front. And not only does he pick up 10 yards, look at this. Huge yards on this play on 3rd and long.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And the Volunteers are on the move here. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed on that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it off.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out, so now you're way behind on the sticks.
Scanning the field, it's Vandegrift. He's running out of time here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid them.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a 1st down. The Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big, positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen and be short of the first down mark. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And he drops back in the gun. Throws it to the right. They misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down inside their own 40. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you got to try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
First down here for this offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. So second down after the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on. And it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Thornton. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tipped and then dropped. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Punt over the middle. It's Nimrod. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great lead, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And we're able to get him down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And he'll be brought down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Back to throw. It's Vandegrift. Running out of time in the pocket. And not escaping. Down he goes.
If I'm on this offensive line, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. Stop quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. And the Vols are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quick throw over the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This try is no good. And the lead remains at 13 after the miss. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And he's got it. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. To throw, it's Vandegrift. Bringing pressure. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Selden. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Quarterback escapes the pocket. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Looking to pass here on second down, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. The Volunteers will have to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. With the return, it's Brown. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last drive stalled, forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The pocket breaking down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the sack, using his legs here. And the defense brings him down. Now it's 2nd down here. To the air, it's Vandegrift. Pass rush closing in.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Defense is coming after him. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 48 on to punt it away.
Running it back, it's White. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's White. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Volunteers will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Makes a quick catch. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pressure is coming. He eludes the rush. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
And the Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass was incomplete. Third down play for this offense.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. The balls will line up now. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
They give it to him again, but this time he's stopped short. They come up empty on the two-point try. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly...
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the punt heads out of bounds. Excellent work. They'll spot this down near the 5-yard line. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stiff arms the big stiff arm, and he breaks free. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
On first down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I mean, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Trying the old counter play here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. The Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the right here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Vandegrift. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He lets it go on the move. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense recovers the fumble. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Well, the defense coordinator this week is all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Play action here on first down. Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running with purpose.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Grab behind the line. It's Sampson. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on third down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Motion now from the tight end. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Fights off a defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
And the Vols hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Movement here from the tight end. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, Vols. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
26, Kentucky, 0.
Turn starts inside the 15. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First down. We're going to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
The shotgun running play call. Running through the tackle. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Kentucky, 0.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion makes it second and short. Dropping back, it's Vandegrift. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.